Yitro. No, he's someone whose his whole life is striving to do good, to only serve Hashem. Nothing else matters in his life but serving God. So Moshe Rabbeinu comes and says, Yitro, listen, we're going out to Israel, and you're going to have good, you're going to be receiving the reward now. What does Yitro say to himself? Wait a second. I don't need that. That's not what I'm here for. I didn't spend my entire life running from place to place looking for the truth in the world, to sit under my grapevine and enjoy my fruit. That's not what I'm in this world. That's not what it's all about. I'm here to do good in this world. I'm not in it for my own personal gain. Don't you understand that? I'm not here for that. I'm not here for this personal gain. And therefore, Yitro decided to make an amazing move. I'm going back to my family because I'm not going to leave them. I'm not going to leave them behind. I have to help them. I have to strengthen them. They're also in a situation of searching, and they're right now caught up in these terrible pagan ways. I have to remove them of the pagan ways and their pagan idols. And I want to bring them to the truth in this world. Please, don't convince me not to go with you now, and I'm going to leave them behind in the battlefield. I don't want to do that. So Yitro made a decision that he's going back to help his family. But Moshe Rabbeinu continues to be out and goes, no, we need you to be eyes for us in the desert. And there's a beautiful explanation that I saw, explaining the eyes in a spiritual way, a commentary called the Toldot Yitzchak, and he says, the eyes, of course, is meant to be in a spiritual thing. And this goes according to the question that I posed before. What does Moshe Rabbeinu need the eyes for? God is leading us, right? But in a spiritual sense, Moshe Rabbeinu says, look, we're going to be going through the desert here with all the trials and tribulations of the Jewish people. We know that they're complaining about this, complaining about that, different sinning here. And someone like you, Yitro, who's an example, who came from a foreign nation, and is so God-fearing and so loving of Hashem and loves Torah. I mean, and nothing matters in your life but Torah and fearing God. And look at all these people complaining about their children bellies not being filled up enough. I mean, that's a reason, of course. That's a reason that we need you so badly. You have to be ours. You have people that look at you as an example. It's an amazing thing, of course, when we look around us, amazing converts in Judaism that have been such lights for the Jewish people. Let's look at Ruth HaMoaviyah, Ruth the Moabite, where she came from. Here, Yitro, of course. Look at Rachav, the wife of Joshua. Look later on in history, Rabbi Akiva's family of converts. Rabbi Meir, a family from converts. Onkelos, Hager, Targum. There's just, the list goes on forever. And these lights are so important, Moshe Rabbeinu was saying, we need you to be our eyes. People look at you. As an example, don't go back, we need you here. And that's where Moshe Rabbeinu is coming from. And then Moshe Rabbeinu goes on and continues in saying, we will give you, the goodness of the land and inheritance of the land. This, of course, the latest stage, Moshe Rabbeinu was saying, Yitro, we need you so much, you're not going to just be like, get some good. You're going to be bestowed with the greatest good. And what was Moshe Rabbeinu referring to? And this, of course, is a beautiful thing, is mentioned later on, that I mentioned before. Yitro was given a portion of land called the city of Tamarim, the city of palms, date palms. And that land was supposed to be a sort of held for them until the building of the temple, and then Benjamin received that land. But we see later on, we see in the Bible, beforehand even, that Yitro's family, what interested them was to go up to the people of Judah and study Torah with them. So this whole way, inheritance really didn't mean much at all to him at all. But his whole being was to study Torah and to be connected to Hashem. That was the most important thing for Yitro more than anything. And that's why later on the verse reversed it. The two nuns, the nun, it's written backwards. Nun afucha, which means in the reverse, nun refers to that everything is upside down. And instead of the Jewish people themselves coming to these conclusions and realizing the most important thing is fearing God and to go with Hashem, here we have a convert. He has to be the one to teach. And that is an amazing story of what the Torah Yitzchak says. And this again reflects a little bit about what the greatness of Yitro is all about, and what the greatness of a true convert to Judaism, and that does it for the proper reasons, and not for God forbid other reasons, false reasons. But one who really does it for caring about God's honor in the world, how much he can be a light to the people of Israel, and not only a light to, of course, to the other nations that are looking for proper guidance. And here again, as I mentioned before, Yitro goes back to his home, go back to help those, but of course he came back. And Moshe Rabbeinu was reminding him, we could use you here for ours. We need someone like you for a great example. Don't go away too long. Come back, because you're part of our land, you're part of our people, and you're going to be an example for a lifetime example for eternity of what it is for a convert to be a light to the nations. And therefore, as we know, Yitro, we have a portion of the Torah named after Yitro, and it's mentioned a few times in the Torah. It's one example of a great, great man, a great leader, and a person who became part of the house of Israel. Shabbat Shalom, B'sarot Tovot, Yeshua B'nechamot. Bye-bye.